You're sitting on your sofa and you realize you need to call the dentist to schedule a cleaning. It's a 2-minute task, simple and easy, but somehow you start to get nervous. You find yourself rehearsing the opening line in your head. Hi, I'd like to make an appointment. No. Hi, this is Nikolai. I'm calling because I want to make an appointment. By the time you actually hit the dial button, your heart is racing as if you're about to walk onto a stage in front of thousands. Or maybe it's not the phone. Maybe it's just the thought of walking into a local cafe and having to order something off menu, or the minor anxiety of seeing a neighbor in the hallway and having to decide between a hey or a full conversation. You know it's irrational, but somehow that constant draining fear of little social interactions shows up again and again. In today's video, I'm going to give you the antidote to that. We're going to walk through a step-by-step system to recalibrate your brain so that by the end of this video, you'll have the exact tools to handle any micro-interaction without that knot in your stomach ever showing up again. Let's start with the first tactical tool to use when you're staring at that dial button. 1. The script to silence method. The reason you rehearse your opening line 20 times before a phone call is that you're trying to eliminate the unknown. You think that if you have the perfect sentence, you'll be safe. But rehearsal actually increases your anxiety because it creates a rigid, perfect version that you're now terrified to mess up. If the person on the other end says anything unexpected, your script collapses and you're left with a blank mind. The fix is the script to silence method. Instead of writing out sentences, write out only 3 anchor words. For a dentist call, it might be cleaning Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. That's it. When you dial, your brain isn't trying to remember a long, fragile string of words. It's just looking at those 3 islands. This allows you to sound natural and reactive. You aren't trying to follow a tightrope. You're just connecting 3 dots. By giving your brain guardrails instead of a script, you remove the fear of forgetting your lines because there are no lines to forget. You move from a state of performance to a state of simple, grounded communication. 2. The permission to fail contract.